Killed him.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It is going as well as possible. How about you?
I'm doing okay. Doing pretty good. It's the weekend.
That is true. So straight up open mode again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to try to find where did I put it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I like to keep the. That was silly. I like to keep the race command like in a text file so I can just copy paste it. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, so if you're playing the practice hack and you try to load a preset while you're in a crystal cutscene, it will severely lag your game.
Oh, really? I don't think I'd ever actually done that.
Yeah, like this game is chugging right now. The only way really to fix it, I guess, is to mirror out. Well, I'm going to be loading a new ROM here in a second, so there's that. Loading a new ROM. I can bump up the volume a little bit.
I forgot that Lana's helping your opponent.
Oh.
Lana's cool.
Oh, yeah. I recognize their name for sure.
They ping for cross keys all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lana and I have played a ton of cross keys together.
That's cool. Are you in the cross keys tourney this year?
Yes.
Nice.
I am going to get drubbed by one of the former champions tonight.
Oh, I see.
It's fine.
Who are you playing?
Wall kicks.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have a loss to Airy Roar somewhere in my portfolio.
So do I.
Nice.
I played Airy 2 years ago in Cross Keys tournament. I started off 2-0, and then they're like, "Here, you play Airy." I'm like, "Well, that's not going to go well." And I was sick the entire week, and I had to cancel a prospective restream because I'm like, I don't want to be restreamed while I'm sick. It's not going to go well. And
Yeah.
I felt the entire seed like I had COVID. And my concentration was horrible. I was blanking on stuff. I was mistracking stuff. And beating Aerie is exceedingly difficult on its own. And when you are not anywhere close to 100%, it's nigh impossible. And he drubbed me, and like the second the race ended, I'm like, I have to leave. I'm taking a COVID test. Great job. Bye.
Oh jeez.
And I somehow didn't have COVID, I guess, but I felt horrendous. I'm like, well, that's not the way I'd want my one match against Aerie to go.
Yeah.
I don't remember if he's actually in this tournament this year.
I'm not going to say anything about starting early unless my opponent does. I kind of like to just start at the prescribed time just so I'm not like Like I agree with what Lana's saying, but I don't want to feel like I'm rushing the other person. So if
Hmm.
they say, hey, I'm ready to go early, I'll go ahead, but I'm not even gonna try to bring it up. I'm kind of self conscious like that. I just
Yeah, I understand that. I usually wind up going the other way and like seeing them do that and be like, oh crap, I need to hurry up and
uh,
get ready to go.
do.
So what's the plan for the opener here?
I'm gonna do this. Oh, I know we had talked about me studying something else, but I honestly haven't looked at it. So I'm gonna do the same
No, you
thing.
don't have to do anything. You
Oh,
don't have to change anything. I just wanted
yeah.
to get it in my head as to where we're going.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Sank start, goes directly left, try to generate a tree pole, and then go into the forest. Um,
Hmm.
if no bombs, then Link's house, farming bombs at Grove City, Ohio, and working my way north through the village.
All right, that sounds good.
Um, yeah, I think next week is casual boots. I can't remember. That's gonna be
Yeah, I think
fun.
the last 2 weeks of Swiss are Cas boots.
Heck yeah.
We did not get Cas boots 3 years ago.
Oh no. I don't think Kaz Boots was really. It was. It's become much more mainstream. Like it's a big thing now.
Yeah, that was the year the Cas boots tournament started.
Oh,
Um, what did we do? We did, I think, 1 week of open, 2 weeks of open assured. Oh no, maybe it was reversed. And then 1 week of standard assured, and then 2 of standard random.
I see.
So in the playoffs, 3 of those 4 modes would wind up getting selected. You couldn't repeat.
I see.
Everybody I played loved regular standard for some reason.
Oh really?
Loved bomb escape. Yes. I don't know.
I have not played a lot of regular standard recently. I mean, yeah, it used to be a big thing, but I've been kind
Yeah.
of turning it on for my multi worlds just because I
Mhm.
like doing escape, and I'm like, why not? Just because I'm playing with somebody who's um, not as experienced, so I'm like, yeah, just force me into escape anyway. Um,
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I've got to build out a lot with, like, oh, you got 10 bombs on Uncle, but like a hook shot in Link's house, or a fire rod and a blue cane or something silly, or bombs plus a boomerang, where it's just like, well, this is free now.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of multi-world is just all the random crap you wind up having to do,
Yeah,
in part because of BK sometimes. I get BK'd all the time in my casual multi-world, but it's fine. You find things to entertain yourself.
yeah. I mean, I completely expect to 216 the seed in the multi world. That's part of doing business, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I remember playing with somebody. It's the only time I've gotten annoyed with somebody playing multi-world because like 3 of us were BK'd and they were saying that they had nothing to do, but then they're like, "Well, I don't want to go into Pendant Ice Palace," and it's like, "No, that's something to do.
Yeah,
Go do it. There's 3 items there. Go get them because you're probably going to get somebody out of BK." Just because you don't want to go to a pendant dungeon, like you're here to play games with friends, do the stuff,
exactly.
help them out. Help them out so they can help you out.
I'm like double dipping dungeons just to kill time,
Yeah.
or like I'll
I've
just
done,
be inefficient on purpose.
I don't know how many times I've done Dark Aga just to do it. And it's like, I got nothing else logically available or illogically available. until I got items. Let's just kill Aga. We don't need to. We got Dark World access. That's something to do. Alright, almost time to go.
Yes. Dark Aga with a fire rod is not horrendous. I'm still not going to do it in a race, but just chilling is fine.
Yeah, the more you get used to it, there's really one room that's like the problem. It's like the platform maze.
Yeah, that one's rough because you can just fall off.
Yeah, there's so many places to fall off, and there's 3 guards. There's actually a really easy way to just turn in the door and shoot the torch, though.
Oh, and I went to Link's house on accident.
Oh,
that's fine.
That's okay. Oh, you can just ad-lib off of that.
Oh.
You know, because occasionally, you know, we make the misclicks. I do it all the time. All right, small key and sank.
Yeah, I've got to get used to remembering what I've done in Sanctuary or in Escape in general. Because I'll mess that up a lot. Like, I'll forget I have the map or something and go out of my way for Dark Cross. 4, green 5.
Right. Wonderful.
Not even qualifying as couch cash, really.
Nope.
Couch pennies. I forgot to open the Lua window. I'm going to do that really quick. Oh no, don't do that. Please don't do that. Give me the sword. There we go. That's fine.
When you're walking there, if you stay on the north part, basically abutting the rocks, you can usually avoid the guards, given the RNG that they take.
Oh, I see.
When you bob down and try to bob back up, it has a tendency to proc them, so that you wind up having to take even more time to dodge. And even if they do get procced, when you're doing that other way, you're just getting a half heart of damage as you're making the screen transition down. So it's still going to be faster and safer.
I see.
It's a nice 50-50 luck.
Oh yeah, that was tremendous. 4 for 4.
We'll take that.
It's either 4 for 4 or 0 for 4. There's no chill.
Pretty much, yeah. All right. Nice.
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah, so that's 2 things that already put bonus checks here into logic. I don't think either of them are worth rushing.
Which ones?
Zora area
Oh,
and stuff on the mountain. Because like the mountain, there's a very good chance right now that the flute is going to be mountain access. Maybe it's not. Maybe you also get a glove and a lamp, but good chance. But right now there's literally one thing in logic, so that's not worth going up there.
the Spec Rock Cave.
Yeah. And well, 300 is very nice when you get early flippers because
Yes.
you would love to be able to. Okay, you'd love to be able to greet the Zora area.
Perfect.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would probably be very interested in prioritizing the Zora area earlier rather than later.
Yes.
Especially when you come from the top, you want to talk to the bottle guy from the top.
Oh.
Because it's easier to move off of him and he's less likely to get sticky, basically.
Yeah.
As you move. So those are like the tiny things. Oh, back of escape too. Interesting. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in Kakariko. When you're doing this, you can use that 50-50 rock here. Yep, good knowledge.
Thank you. Yeah, so I do want to keep putting off the mountain because, you know, no real thing other than just the one check and no.
No, I absolutely think mountain is in the background. It is not in the forefront. I think Zora area is in the forefront. I think back of escape now is as well. You can use the flute to like try to knock out as much of this stuff as you want. Obviously, Mini Moldorm Cave is not doable right now.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, so
what was I gonna do?
I mean, you can do Ice Rock Cave. You can do Ice Rock Cave into the Zora area. You can do Ice Rock Cave into Agina if you want to knock out all of the one-offs, but I do think that the flippers are suspicious enough. Yeesh, okay, crab, thanks.
Yeah, that's fine. I just didn't want to die.
Yep, that's reasonable. I think the flippers are suspicious enough, though, to warrant trying to check out as early as possible. Nice hammer.
Oh boy.
That still does not make Mini Moldorm Cave good.
Yeah.
It's better.
I might have to make a pit stop and buy some bombs. Yeah, that was bad timing.
Yeah, we can see what. Let's see if we can grab some bombs here in any of these checks. Yeah. Guess you can do the guy under the bridge at any point. I kind of tend to lump flipper checks together, but that's the least efficient one.
Yeah. My thought was maybe I could go from Link's house and
buy bombs and then.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And check the Hylia Island.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, under the bridge is very far out of the way.
Yeah.
Although flute really helps, though. It does help. I'm also kind of wanting to put off back of escape a tiny bit, just in case, like, well, I have a small key, right? Maybe.
Yes.
Having the ability to go to Dark Cross would be nice. Oh boy.
Okie doke, that's another check. Yeah. Yeah, I think their plan of getting bombs to the guy under the bridge.
I'm gonna go turn the bottle in and maybe just.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, we can do that prior to that too. The reason I say do this is because you're already there to start walking that way, but that's okay.
I guess
But
it's
yeah,
probably
there's
faster
got
to buy bombs by the lake. Oh
now that you're
wow.
now that you're here, this is actually faster if you just buy bombs here.
Oh, okay.
'Cause, I mean, it's literally like just a handful of pixels away, and that way you can flute to wherever. So yeah, right now it's like you got Mini Moldarm Cave, which probably feels like the best call. Um,
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Um,
what's that?
well, not really forgot, but the magic bat just opened up. But
Oh, that's right, the powder. Oh, you don't have magic though.
oh yeah, good point.
But yeah, that's a thing to keep in mind as well. Oh, I disagree with that game. You might die. Yeah.
Thank you. 7 bombs.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got frame rules on one of them. Oh, neat.
Oh,
Okay,
very
there's Dark
neat.
World. That's Dark World access.
Do I want to hit up Dark World before I do escape? Is that something I just want?
Honestly, that's your call here. I would definitely not be opposed to doing something like Hype Cave to okay, well that's potion money.
I might as well just refill. Come on, man. I'll leave this one for later.
Yeah, you could do something like maybe hype to dig, something like that.
Yeah.
Just to get like 7 quick checks, you get a map check in, and then if you later start in the CAC portal, you can do Thieves, which is beatable, albeit not great, north, rather than having to worry about possibly bobbing up and down between that and Skullwoods.
Yeah, we're still weaponless, so I don't really want to force a dungeon right now.
Yeah, well, you do have Hammer Smile.
True.
It's not a fun fight. It's not fun.
Nice bomb refill.
Yeah, that was a bit underwhelming, I gotta say.
0 out of 0.
Yeah, so Alright, pendant TR. I did not see. You can just tell me what the other pendant was.
It was Meyer and Turtle Rock.
Okay, and the other 5/6.
I didn't look. I just did it really quick, looking for the pendants.
Okay. That's fair.
I know this is probably slightly less efficient, but it's like I'm only staring at the screen for one specific thing. Close the menu, and then come back later. Stumpy, what are you doing to me?
Nothing else is really open, so like the closest thing to like getting density besides Village of Outcasts checks is Back of Escape, Uncle and Front of Escape, because the Front of Escape's in Logic, Saha.
I was thinking about doing Sahasrahla before coming to the Dark World, just because of it being Sphere 0, but
yeah, like if you're not confident with Thieves right now, I'm totally fine with like doing other checks. I do think Back of Escape probably does need to get done at some point in the relative near future, if not right now.
Yeah, I'm doing Back of Escape.
You don't necessarily need to do Dark Cross if you don't want to, because you do have to track down the key rat.
True.
In the dark, and it might not even have anything. So
yeah, and just hitting it up from the front might be a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely easier to get. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting that key. Drop something? No. Okay, thanks.
Nope.
Thanks, rats. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute.
Oh, I don't really need that much health. Come on.
Yeah, so that book definitely would get me thinking a little bit. I don't think I would really want to go into desert, but it's not the worst play in the world necessarily at some point to flute to desert, check the ledge, and then knock out a Gina at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the only problem with desert is one, boots, two,
Yeah,
what do you call it?
I mean, it's 2 items max. You could easily just be totally locked out from the outset.
No fire source.
Yeah, and 3, it's a pendant, so
Yes.
it's a lot of stuff. That's why, yeah, that's why I say, like, in that situation, if you follow the book in any form or fashion, there, I think it's mostly to scout ledge and do a Gina, which doesn't have to be high priority, but it's just like, again, following following the items to see if they lead anywhere. I don't think that flippers led to anything though, which was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't finished up the flipper stuff, but I mean, I have heard somebody say somewhere it's just like early flippers don't always convert for you.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like nothing's an absolute. You have 2 crystal dungeons that are logically flipper locked. So like we had in that, I forget whether it was the first seed or the second seed, where the boots were late, and it turned out that the only thing boots were logically required for the entire seed was not going to key off the desert torch.
Yeah, we had a very nice seed week 2, and then week 3 was almost as nice, but had a little bit of hunting to do.
You've not seen the map yet.
I already have it.
Oh, you do have it. Did I miss that? Was that the first one?
That was
Oh.
the key guard, the first blue key card. Bro, I need you alive. Heck
Oh,
yeah.
that's very nice. All right.
Yeah, let's try the Dark Cross while we're here. That sword is gonna help out quite a bit.
Yep, and I think that would make Eve's more manageable now.
Yes.
It's still not wonderful, but it's, significantly easier to kill blind with the sword than it is with the hammer.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the dark now. Yeah, I think the stairs don't work if you're facing left or right or something.
Yeah, it's a weird mechanic in that set of stairs in particular. Well, there's a few, I think. Okay. All right. Free bottle. So we got sword out of that. That's pretty good.
Yes.
And right now, Light World, the only, like...
I didn't mean to, I mean, now I have to walk out of Sanctuary, which is just 4 extra seconds, but...
That's alright. Yeah, the only Light World thing you have that has any density is Saha. So, like...
That is where I'm going right now.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Knock this...
Not a boomerang. I was doing that a lot the other day. I'm not in our race, but playing a multi-world. been dropping bombs instead of using my hook shot, which I thought was down. Yeah, I saw that coming, but... Yeah, I do like the idea of just going to the desert really quick because it's Sphere 0, and then I'm gonna head to the village.
That sounds like a good plan.
And or if that's
Interesting.
That is offense, given my low health.
I think that this is.
I mean, I know probably an elite runner would be like, okay, I can skip that and come back later when I have more to do. But
that's the thought. It's the balance, but it's also easy for things like this to slip your mind. So, just knock it out now, because there's a decent chance that Bombos is going to be logically required for Ice Palace progression.
Yep.
There. All right. So boots locked, pendant, desert. Don't care about what's on the torch. It's a key.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah, it is one of the two.
Got it.
So if you ever had to get stuck coming back here, it's a key. And yeah, it doesn't really matter which one it is because you're going to be taking it to wherever it's
True.
To wherever its chests are.
Yeah, this Bombos will come in handy if like I'm, like I dip into Skullwoods and I'm on 1 heart and I'm surrounded by mummies or something silly, because I probably might go to Skullwoods after Thieves Town. I mean, depending on what happens.
Yeah, if you get shut out in those 7 checks. I mean, you do have Ether. Ether is faster to kill the Gibdos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ether zaps them. It kills Stalfos, it kills Gibdos.
By the way, have you ever talked to Egino while you have the book in your possession?
Lana does every single seed.
Oh.
Well, maybe not with the book. And then does he say something different with the book?
Yes, he says, I once farted so hard the jazz hands went for cover or whatever.
Yep. Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't have mattered to go to Link's house because I have flute. It's like I have to walk to the village, but no, I don't.
Yeah, it's all right. If you this is a situation you might, if you want to knock out Bat before going to.
I was thinking about it.
Because there's a lot of the stuff you have right now is more ideal when you have, stuff like Mirror to cobble it together, but you've just been given a lot of breadcrumbs.
There's a good chance I might not come back here for 30 minutes until I get the mitts or whatever. But I have to believe.
No, it was garbage, but it's fine.
So yeah, I'm thinking Thieves Town, potentially into Skullwoods, and then Pod is probably next.
Yeah, it's very interesting. There's not been a lot of stuff. Basically none of the items have really led directly to anything.
That was one of the reasons I got a potion, was to glitch into Pod if I need to. If I'm desperate. Well, theoretically I shouldn't be desperate at that point because something's got to be in logic very soon.
Yeah, I mean, in the situation, in a situation like that where you're relegated to going there, it's either you left something in a one-off somewhere most likely, or it's not going to be a bow-locked pod. But it's always fine to have something in reserve. Alright, well that was uncalled for.
Well, I should have just chilled with my shield out. I'm wondering if it's faster to just hold your sword out and mow all those bushes down.
From what I've been told, it's effectively the same.
Okay. I used to do that when I was... Oosh, that was close.
Yeah, especially when you're like low on firepower. I do like to have the stun weapon ready to go.
Is.
Interesting. That puts shockingly little extra stuff into logic, but they're required.
I'm wondering if Bombos kills those Patrick stars.
That I don't know. I think when they're out of the shell or whatever we want to call it, I think it does. Because they die to most everything when they're out of the shell.
I see. 1.
Yeah, that's just a hallway, though. From personal experience, do not spin. Because I triggered a... I think it was a quadrant glitch in this tournament. 3 years ago from spinning on the Thieves Town conveyor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just looping through rooms until I eventually like got into an empty blinds room. And like, well, reset or save and quit.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen a quadrant glitch. I kind of know what it is, but
basically a lot of the rooms, especially, I guess it's easier to know what they are if you play doors, because you start seeing how things are consistently linked versus stuff that is on different quadrants. But there's effectively, if you spin on the seam, like the point where the axes of the quadrants converge, you can trigger a glitch that basically causes you to just cycle through rooms until you either reset or save and quit. Usually you can save and quit, which is good. Remember, you do have powder too, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't mind toughing it out through this room because of being able to reset my hearts. Dumb. I have two items right now. Three.
Right,
Well
timely
timed.
refill.
Tell you what.
Yeah, like in this situation, it's good to get that hook shot out. It's even better than hammer because of the
unfortunately
the range.
I wonder if boomerang stuns these guys.
It does. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying to get it out, because it's easier, especially when they do. Because most of the time, I think I told you in that hallway, when you're going to the attic, they will stay outside of the middle, but there is like that one RNG pattern where they come in the middle, and it's just easier to like if you have tempered sword and they come at you, you can just slash and they die. But if they come right at you, just throw a boomerang.
Boomerang should work. Woof.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they all clustered in one place. That's nice. Alright, so let's see what we've gotten mids thus far. That's something.
That's 4 items.
Alright.
So Smith chain is kind of not sure if it's something I want to bother with because of no mirror, and it's taking the dwarf on the world tour is. I don't even know if it's a good idea.
I would say it is.
Okay.
Because you have so little left in density.
Okay.
Knocking out hammer pegs, knocking out the smith, because you're without the mirror, you're gonna have to be starting in the light world anyway. You can dump him, you know, whether you follow up on the purple chest is a different story. But like that's the new stuff. Good job. That's the new stuff that came open.
True.
And your only density, let's see, you have these stray things, but they're here. Like you knock the smith isn't really going on that much of a world tour because there's a limitation on where he can go.
The flute kind of helps with that anyway.
Yes, and you know the other. I'm trying to think the other parts of density. You have two things in Mire Shed. You have pod that is questionable in terms of what it can do. But
yeah, Mire Shed is happening very soon because well,
doing pegs there probably would have made sense just to. I mean, if you're going to follow up on the entire smith chain, then I think this is fine.
I was thinking about that. Yes. That's
fair. Yeah, you know, we've all been burned by doing part of it and then bouncing for something else. Might as well knock them all out. So you have the stuff north of the village, which is also potentially nothing, but the front of Skullwoods is a question. Oh, you can just go out and flute.
Oh, thanks.
And yeah, and then there's stray stuff. There's the one thing up on the mountain. There's, I mean, two if you save Gary out of logic. There's Pyramid Ledge and Catfish, which don't feel good. There's Guy Under the Bridge who's still hanging out there.
I can go to Ice Palace now, but I don't really get out of here. Don't really want to.
I mean, that's not a. Yeah. I mean, if you did, I would get potions. It's going to be the long way, though. It's not a really great fight.
Yeah, I don't have a good weapon, and it's potentially hookshot locked. Another bottle.
Alright, okay, bottle percent. Yeah, I would also have no problem right now if you turn in purple chest and stock up on potions, because you've got a ton of money, and that way it's never a concern. Because I know you have like maybe 2 greens, maybe a couple.
Yeah,
blues
I think I have 2
backup.
greens and an empty and a B.
Yeah, but right now I think it's kind of pick your poison, because none of these options are wonderful. Like a lot of people will go to Mire Shed because you don't have mirror anyway right now. Alright, well that was a bust. You can knock out 2 items, it's less lucrative in this seed, with Mire being a pendant, but because the scouting is the upshot.
Yeah, we're going to Mire area.
Yeah,
Mire Shed always feels good to me because it's connected to mids. And yeah, the medallion info. Well, I don't really care that much because it's a pendant, but
yeah, well, you might.
I might. Oh God.
Let's see. Well, yeah, I guess
I'm trying to despawn this guy really quick.
Ether, got that. Yeah, right now I think it's pick your poison, where you want to go. Pot or Eastern dives without a bow. Wow, this stuff all sucks. Those are the closest things to density right now.
Let's.
It just it doesn't feel good.
Well, we'll go into Eastern. I don't need this rock. Well. Grab this guy first.
That's fair.
Nothing. Yeah, because I have to think that my opponent has checked this already. Like, he's probably cleared out all the swimming stuff.
Probably.
Just due to old age, like, I've started... Like, mashing A and B with 2 fingers is starting to hurt. So I've just switched to mashing A, B, and Y while I'm swimming because it's just as fast and it feels faster to me and it hurts my hand less.
Well, that's, whatever you can do. I have to do a lot of allowances for similar issues. Okay, sniper.
Well, at least that wasn't
boy.
fake. Wait,
I think it's whichever you feel better about. It's right now it's
Eastern.
just like right yeah, it's remarkable.
More of it's in logic.
I mean I'd say the one check that I'm kind of worried about now is the one on the mountain.
Well, that's okay.
But it's really remarkable. The items have led to nothing thus far. I've been finding basically all the progression items in chests, in item caves, and the like.
One.
Yeah. 0 for 1.
Two.
Oh, yeah, this is
Probably have a big key coming next. Well, probably, maybe not. Who knows?
No, it could just very easily be a lamp lock dungeon. Yeah, 2 items right off the bat, and neither of them worthwhile is not great.
I've been aggroing that middle skeleton a lot recently. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'll have to relook at that room again. That's so weird because I've been doing it right for a long time, and now it's.
Yeah, I go through cycles depending on how frequently I'm playing. Usually when I have not been playing for a little bit, I tend to have him spawn. Alright, well this is...
It's possible I'm trying to undershoot and I'm not going far enough to the left. Because I think I've also had problems going too far to the left. So I'm trying to stop early and... I just need to look at the path better. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't steal my magic. In this room, I've just been kind of resigning myself to single pumping. It's just almost as fast, and I'm not as stressed about this room.
Wow, this is not
item
great.
on boss.
If you're comfortable saving the old man on the mountain, I would prioritize doing this before we go.
Just to mitigate against my opponent doing it.
Just because it's been in logic forever.
True.
And what you have left is a lot of stray stuff. You just have a lot of stray stuff. I guess you technically don't need to save Gary, but...
Gary the old man.
Yeah,
All
the
good.
fact that we've had such a dearth of items has made me really wonder. I mean, there's this, and
I screwed myself. Should only do that when I have the lights on. I'm trying to like pick up an item to restore my movement speed, and couldn't really see what was going on well enough to throw the bomb away. Oh, that was good.
yeah, right now, how comfortable would you be going to Ice Palace?
I'm fine.
All right,
Let's
I
do
would
it.
consider getting a health refill from Gary or wherever.
Maybe flew to 2
and
really fast. Okay, that heart is not super important.
Because now that cold stare fight is more manageable, you do have potions if you need them, but ice is quite possibly fully in logic, but yeah, like, well, you can just go to talk to Gary.
Yeah, I'm more worried about getting squirreled on my way out.
That's fair too. They do love to be nuisances. Yeah, because past this, all you got is Pyramid Ledge, Catfish, and maybe stuff in Pod. So that's... And, oh yeah, the stuff in the front of Skullwoods.
Yeah, I was kind of concerned about that being like a bus in the front and both items buried or something.
I mean, yeah, it's totally fair. And the tough thing in... I'm trying to remember if in Open and Cas Boots, I think you can take the Smith and drop down the hole. You can't take him into the dungeon opening, but I think you can drop down on the left side.
I think you're right.
But
I've had
again, you
one
should be going
time
on
in
Wild
Cross
Goose check.
Keys, I've accidentally... I don't remember how to set up this room with the bombs, but it's, I don't know, something like this. Oh boy, this was a pick.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm just kind of wondering what you think about bailing now, but I'm gonna keep...
I don't think you bail here. That opened 2 things.
Okay.
It opened access to other stuff in
Well, that's a death.
I think you're here. You are hoping to
commit to my play.
But yeah, I mean, it's also a crystal dungeon. You have...
True.
Yeah, I will be back in 1 second. I apologize.
No worries. That was close. Did not work. just to make sure there's no bombs.
All right, back. Sorry about that.
All good. Oh, you jerk face. We got stuck in the doorway.
Ooh, nice.
Just gonna chill here a minute. I like am very hit or miss with the well, you know what, we're not gonna I was gonna do the bomb strat here, but I only have 2 bombs left.
Yeah, nice that they're in the bomb pack at least.
Look at this crap. It's hookshot locked. Well, maybe not. This might be one of those weird things where you get a key on the boss and then you go back in. A hook shot would, of course, blow this wide open, but...
Yeah, so if you get a small key here, you're going to want to go back downstairs. But you didn't. This is a crappy layout. Nice
well,
bow.
that is silly.
Alright. Well, it's irrelevant, but we did just see the example that this dungeon is hook locked. So.
Oh, it has to be?
Because the big key was on Freezor.
Got it.
So, yeah, so if the big key is on Penguins at the outset, Freezors or Iced Tea, it's hookshot locked. But again, Swamp is a crystal, so hookshot was going to be outside of GT. Yeah, I'd say that even if there's an item left on the right side, which there probably is going to be at this point because it's only 1 in 4 chance the last item's on the boss. It's not a return to the dungeon for that item play here.
No? Okay.
The boots plus the bow just opened up a lot. So you have the 2 boots checks off of a Sank start. You have, you can beat Eastern now. You can...
I could beat Pod now.
Yeah, and you can definitely do a lot of stuff in Pod. Still interesting to see where the fire source is, but yeah, that bombos on the desert ledge though. It's looking like it is the thing to try to open this up.
Fine. Not fine.
Got that. Yep, got that potion. Good job.
Trying to get some double spins, but
yeah,
I think it usually lands me in more trouble than it does.
Yeah, like if you had blue mail, I would say be a little more aggressive. When you got green mail like this, let's, be prudent. Try to win the fight.
That's
okay.
No.
Yeah, that sucks. Alright.
I forgot that it was gonna hit me for 4. I thought it was gonna hit me for 3. Well, I should have saved and quit.
Alright, we'll come back to that. Yeah, green mail, it's I think 3 from the ice and 4, definitely 4 for the puffs. So the ice hitting you right before that was actually the problem.
I see.
Because that put you in Oko from the puffs if you hadn't gotten sniped by that ice.
Yeah, I was kind of ready to menu back to blue potion, but Well, that's a thing that just happened.
Okay. Oh, you have you. Oh yeah.
I was just gonna.
Oh, you
go.
didn't need to screen transition left.
That's true.
Alright.
Hera crystal. Part of me wants to go mountain climbing because, well, Hera's not a guarantee.
Well, I think it's a very viable choice if you want to do that, because you're going to have a lot of stuff open density wise. You hopefully don't have to worry about Turtle Rock in the seed, so like you're going to be able to do stuff like if you wanted to hold off on Hera until you did the checks on the other side of the mountain and then go to it just to see if one of the fire sources is there.
I
Or
like.
hookshot.
I'm tempted. I want to at least go in and check the front two, and then bail if I'm fire locked.
That's fair.
Because I'm gonna be right here anyway. Yeah, and Spike Cave's not in logic, but it might be something worth looking at if I end with a decent number of hearts.
Yeah, it's definitely out there. A lot of stuff is in play all of a sudden now.
Get boomed. So we don't even need a red cane. This is a tough one to. Hook shot needed. Okay, we're fine here.
Hookshot needed, a fire source needed.
True.
But one has to come, so. Oh no, fire rod absolutely needed, not just fire source.
Yeah.
Oh, key start, fun. You don't see that very often.
Key start. Well, that was stupid. Goodbye. I know Fire Rod will reach. No, we're doing this dungeon over again.
Did you read the tablet? Did I miss that or?
It was bombs.
No, okay. Thank you.
I was able to pick it up because of Master Sword.
Yeah, I just wasn't. I totally blanked on you getting that.
No
That
worries.
was still green on my tracker, and I'm like, oh, and if we didn't, I should have said that. Get that first, just in case it's hookshot.
I hate to be that guy, but I'm just gonna vanilla this big chest.
There's no shame in that.
Well, I missed the bomb jump once, and I don't want to miss it another 4 times, and I might just
What a horrible layup.
Right? It's...
Yes, it could be worse if the big key was locked by fire, but oh my god.
I think I'll be skipping the basement for now. Well, I have to.
Yep. Wow.
Seed's like, yes, you will be skipping the basement.
Until we have a lamp on
like,
this guy.
I don't remember giving you a fire rod. Get wrecked.
Nice. Alright, one item down, that down.
So we got 1 item left in Eastern, 1 item left in Ice, 1 item left in Tower Hera. We're just breaking hearts
Yeah.
here.
There's a lot of stray stuff.
forgot I have mitts. Well, we're gonna check Turtle Rock after we do Paradox Cave.
Well, right now you can open it, but we can't do anything there.
True. Please go right. Thank you. Fine.
And in this specific situation, you were already jumping at that point, so it was irrelevant. But you're gonna the higher entrance is the faster one with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you can mirror the block. And but when you're doing those checks up top, if you're going to drop down the spiral cave first, which is the right play, well, I guess the other play you could have done, whatever, is open TR, but you want to scout the island first, so that you don't have to mirror and scout it if you're going to do the Dark World stuff afterwards.
I see. Oh, I have sword beams. Well, that is all 3 medallions for 2 pendant dungeons. Okay.
There we are. There we are. Yeah.
There's ice. There's swamp.
That's doing the entirety of this side of the mountain, which is good. You don't have to leave the 3 of the 4 items in Hookshot Cave.
I don't know what happened, but Spike Cave is lit up now.
You got cape.
Oh, I am very stuck.
Cute.
Come on. There you go. Yeah, get despawned.
Yeah, with actually it probably wasn't even. No, I guess since you're on the top of the mountain, it's fine. Might not have actually been worth it to open TR here. Just go out Paradox and do the stuff on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I had checking the medallion requirement on my brain, and I just never crossed it off the list.
That's fine, but I would say we do these checks here. Do Super Bunny, do Hookshot Cave, and then head to the dungeons. Screw Spike Cave. You just had a ton of stuff open up. So this is the point where right now you are potentially Fire Rod from Go mode. So the more stray things you check, the more time is getting eaten up. Whereas you could be you're getting your dungeons done because you can beat right now, 4 of the remaining 5 crystals. Not necessarily all in logic, but Fire Rod could just be chilling in pod at this point, or in swamp at this point. Nice sword.
We in there. We can mirror and flute, and then we'll go into pod now.
I would probably say
sorry, swamp
actually.
Swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Because it is full clearable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll go straight to the boss, right? Just in case.
Yes.
Just in case Argus has the Fire Rod.
Yeah, like I mean, last seed, what was it like? Or the last time we had like this situation, I think it was like the roundabout room, compass room.
Yeah, I'll do that one, but maybe skip left side. I mean, I'm fine with doing left side.
Yeah, we are need to mirror.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah, this is the point where you start having to make calls, and they can be right and they can be wrong.
Well, I'm gonna go straight to the boss. I'm probably gonna lean towards going back in, but I don't know.
I would, I mean, I would check literally everything prior to the boss. That's not left side. Okay, guys.
Yeah, this room is just on a cycle, I think, and I missed it. No, already playing dangerously here.
Yeah, this is when getting hookshot out is good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about Specky Clip.
You might want to pull the potion though, because you're going to be down to 1 heart after specking here.
That's fine. I don't mind blowing it now, because I could probably just go get more anyway.
Yeah, the seed has not been short on money in any respect. And in a situation in which you're planning initially on skipping left side, you don't want to pick up that key in the front. Just because
Okay.
it's a couple of screen transitions, and if you come back in, you can just grab it.
Got it. Please. Boo.
So it's either going to be 2 items left behind or 3 items left behind.
Oh, I see. You would just grab the Phelps key.
Yeah, well, now I would.
Now I would know.
When you do this, I would grab that key too, just in case you do plan on going back in, because it's
Oh.
easier than doing
I guess,
getting the key on the left side now. Yeah, I don't know. Like
It is faster than Diver Down Key. Come on.
Yeah, this is a situation where I think there's significant risk reward for a play here, because you do have 4 potentially beatable, 3 other potentially beatable dungeons. Okay. Wow, I would strongly advise bailing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Because you can do Pod Eastern. You can do Ice.
I'm gonna do Pod Eastern first for sure.
Even though it's an extra transition, but
what is?
given that the last item is on the boss, like there is a measure of value in doing Eastern first, because if Armos has Fire Rod, then you can go mode Pod as best as possible.
I see. It's maybe a little slower, but if it hits, then you are loving life. And
yeah, that's the it. And very rarely does it hit, right? Because it's literally a 1 in X amount.
I might have got the last possible pixel there.
The good thing is, an additional thing we knew, or know now, which we kind of did, is that pedestal's dead. It's not that huge of a deal, but it is dead. Because the only Yeah, I mean, you're probably Fire Rod from Go, but you could need Samaria for GT.
I'm so used to playing Archipelago where it's like you do have to cycle through all 4 bottles.
Oh, yeah. That gets me every single time I do multi. I'm like, oh, please. You already have to deal with lag. That was a funny lamp.
Come on, Almost Knights, give me a fire run. Oh wait, was it on Argus?
Yes.
It's so funny. Lamp?
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen Lamp in Swamp. It's just, like even in that first room, it's so ridiculous.
I love the Lamp and Mimic Cave seeds. Those are always classics.
Oops. Oh, we're good.
But yeah, this was a wow. Locked behind mitts, flippers, bombo. That bombos on Desert Witch. Just to get mountain access to get to the back of Swamp. That is a buried lamp. Nice. Alright, well. It's beaten, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all done. So that's 4 crystals already. Wow. Okay, so we got pod, skull, and ice. And that fire rod could very well be in the front of Skull Woods, which would not be amazing.
It could be. I mean, you've got the entirety of pod here, which you can clear. You have ice, which you now have access to whatever the last item is.
Where is that hell sword going? Yeah, I mean, if I dip back into ice, I might just go right side. Because I think I have the key now for that.
Yeah, in worst case, you have hookshot now. So you're not logically locked out. And it's a beatable crystal, so oh baby. No, big key chest.
Big key chest, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, well, at that point, yeah, that's fine. It's okay. Yeah, the reason you do that is because of the thing we discussed about the amount of keys in the front. Because if you get exactly 4 and you haven't done this can still be anything. Which then necessitates coming back to do it. So, alright, it's an item. It's not the worst thing to get knowledge about. So 3 smalls, 1 item. At least 1 small key here.
Get hosed, red, berry. That is 4 smalls, 5 smalls.
Oops. Okay. So now you know that if you, when you do the checks in the back, if you do get a small key in the turtle room or the rupee basement, that you will need to check Hellway.
Will or won't?
And if you don't, you won't have to check Hellway.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
You just do the checks here. You check the turtle. You check the rupee basement. if there is no small key here, that means small key number 6 is in Harmless Hellway, so you don't need to check it.
Got it.
If you
Okay.
get small key 6 now, you do have to check it.
Well, no harm so far, right? Because I needed that big key to beat the dungeon, so I've really not wasted any time.
No, this is exactly how you do it.
Bonk.
Right, 2 items, 1 dungeon item left. Cute.
Cute game, gonna be cute. Give it to me. Nope.
If you haven't gotten all the 300s by now, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I know I've got at least 3. It's very possible that I've gotten all 4. I've got a couple of those 100s too, I think, and plenty of the 50s.
All right, so assuming that that Helma doesn't have anything, I would think make a quick potion run, just so you have something in the back pocket, even for just going forward, because you have used both of your health potions, and you got closing out Ice Palace, and then it starts to become fun decision time.
Tell you what, I'm gonna be gambling Skullwoods immediately. I know that sounds dumb, but
I don't think it does actually, because that's the best place for Fire Rod to be at this point. Because if it's there, heck, you just finish it, and
yep.
you know, it also lets you clean up a bunch of some other stuff if you want to too, because you have Bumper Ledge from that cape on the mountain. You have Graveyard Ledge that could lead into Catfish. None of this stuff is ideal anymore. So yeah, I think that's a totally viable play.
We will be finishing ice first, like you said, though, just in case.
Yeah,
Fire
I mean,
got a funny way of showing up in Ice Palace.
That's the rule of fire. Fire locking fire. They technically did by transient property.
Yeah, basically, because the
Bombos led to stuff that got you to the mountain, that got you to the back of swamp for lamp. Quality chains in this.
Well,
you know,
that's
take
really
that.
nice.
Take that. Had enough of these seeds in which you're not getting mail upgrades. I don't think you got one last week.
Oh, that's true. I probably didn't. I think the first seed, it was either the first seed you and I did or the one I did week 1. I finished with 9 hearts. I forget which one it was, though.
That's fun.
Please?
I had a fun seed in Swiss a couple years ago, in which I think my opponent finished plus 3 hearts, plus 1 mail upgrade, and plus 2 swords on me.
Wow.
And like, my route was way better, and she almost ran me down. It turned out to be really close because she was fighting Ganon on Gold Sword, and I'm doing, however, 52 spins to win.
Jeez.
With Master Sword. So that was a fun time. Yeah, with like hearing about that afterwards, I'm like, Gold Sword. Oh my god, where the hell were these? Like, oh, it's the stuff you didn't check. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, let's see. So I would say Skullwoods leans into probably checking Lumberjack in addition to Bumper Ledge.
Yeah.
Because right now you got to hedge against the silly stuff. You may have Pyramid Fairy. Pyramid Fairy to Pyramid Ledge to Catfish is probably better than Graveyard Ledge to Catfish. Catfish is just never great. Let's just be honest.
Not tucked into the corner enough for that, but whatever. Got it. That's another room where I used to be good at it. The stealth. Oh, I already got the key. Duh. Yeah, the Stalfos Night room. I used to nail it every time, and then I don't know what happened, but now I 50-50 with it. Okay.
Yeah, that seems to be a one that has feel to it. It took me surprisingly a while to like really get the timing. It's not a complex thing, but yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, so yeah, one thing left here. I think the skull play makes total sense. Then you start trying to evaluate what you have left.
Excuse me?
The Desert Mire area has some semblance of density. No, sure. It would have been nice if that was the last item.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of trying to grab it first.
No, yeah, it's very much the smart play.
Yes. Nope.
Yeah, you do want to pull the tongue there.
No, I'm not used to going this way because of Icebreaker.
Oh yeah, that happened. Icebreaker tends to... Is Icebreaker allowed in NMG?
Yes. No.
Okay.
No, it's not. No
Okay.
Icebreaker and no Diver Down.
Oh, interesting.
I think it's allowed in the yes save and quit variant. I don't know why, but I know I've seen people play save and quit, and they do all the rando glitches. Why don't I just keep my hammer up? Fight Red Sword, this should be kind of trivial. We'll see. Bombos kind of screws my timing up, but even when I have Bombos, I'd prefer to do Fire Rod here, but don't have it.
If you absolutely need it, you do have Cape.
That's a great point.
Oh,
Damn it.
okay.
I'll tell you what, we're just gonna blow this down.
No, use it. That's smart.
Yep, because, well, there's 3 hearts.
Yeah, you should be able to start clustering them for spins.
Get deaded. Yeah, it's like, just, I don't know how many frames off I was with that initial spin there, but it's just like Bombo screws up the timing just enough. Fire Rod.
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's fine. Would have been.
I don't feel super bad about that. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
School
right.
Woods.
Well, yeah, with Skull, I think right now it is a push to the back situation. I don't know. I don't think it's actually worthwhile to be hunting for Samaria here.
Yeah, me neither.
So I think just grab the pot key and head to the back, and we'll hope that GT is not Samaria locked. And if it is, well, then we'll find Samaria.
Yeah, I'll go hope room and then full left.
Yep, sounds good.
So that if I get to the last chest, then I'm done and I'm mirroring out.
Yeah, I think I've only had it happen twice in a non-keys mode where GT was Samaria locked and I didn't have Samaria, and both times it was in a hookshot game, which is obviously not going to be the case here.
Hookshot game. I thought you meant spell.
Yeah. But it was like, I didn't even check Dark Death Mountain because it was one of those seeds where, just like this, you got the two Samaria locked dungeons are both pendants, so you don't even care unless you get locked out, which happened.
Yeah.
And then it was convenient, but there are plenty of times which it's not convenient. No, he just does not want to go into that spike, does he?
I just missed a bunch, I think. Oh, let's kill an enemy in here, why not? I kind of messed up the timing for the hand, so I'm going to chill. Do not want to be rejected out of here. Come here.
Okay,
Woof.
boy, this is atrocious RNG. You don't want to spin with temper, or you're.
I
you're
was
charging.
Gonna set up
right, because you use NOG strats. Got it. Good job.
I was gonna try to poke dash. Once I learned
that makes sense.
that is a great weapon to have in your toolbox. Because
So
that poke dash overrides the spikes.
Right now, since Aga hasn't been beaten, it's going to be a little bit faster to just save and quit to the mountain.
Okay.
So, and it's gonna eliminate the mirror transitions. I mean, there's like the timing for save and quit, but
Yeah.
you can get your health back from Gary. You have basically little dead rock RNG.
Yep.
So.
Goodbye. Yeah, this was interesting seed for sure. It might be interesting to like play this back and like make different decisions and see what it would have felt like. Because I don't know that. Well, I kind of think I would have gotten that Bombos medallion either way. I'd like to think I would have done that. And that's kind of just me full clearing stuff, because that's like an inexperienced person play is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm less likely to skip stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think. The only maybe slightly late to ice than was optimal, but I don't think it was off by much. Obviously got unlucky that the fire rod was on the boss.
Yeah.
I mean, he took an unlucky death there, but that happens. Yeah, like I guess the Eastern dive for nothing was one play I'd say that possibly could have been skipped, but again, no, you were fishing for stuff, so
Yeah. Not a terrible play.
it's certainly a layout.
That is not the right direction. Send your hook shot.
Interesting.
I guess it's actually not faster to hook shot this key. I mean, we're talking frames here, but it's actually faster to just pick it up manually.
That's 2.
Don't do it, game. Don't do it, game. You got 7, 8 chances to not get thrown in the garbage.
Cool. Alright, take that.
Thank you, game. Wow, no ice rod, no red cane. This is interesting. Yeah, I keep messing this room up. Yep. Come on.
Yeah, I hate the clicking ones. Either I do that really well or not. Because I did learn a lot of the GT climb stuff.
Yeah.
GT climb strats from somebody who plays, or at least used to play a ton of NMG. So some of them look closer to NMG strats than most of the stuff I do. But the days in which you just can't stop clinking the dang mimics are very annoying.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on the GT climb in the last couple months. Ooh, very good RNG there.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, God. Yeah, and the times in this room where you dash down and get both red Stalfos feels good. Blech.
Yeah, the dash in this room has never really hit me well. You do have, you should still have a potion, right?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with the red horse head. Well, what we're going to try to do is survive this next room, and then... And then powder this anti-fairy.
Yeah, screw the RNG on these other guy, on the Lambo too.
I think I got
Not
it.
dying is way more important. I think you still have a green if you need it too. At least one, maybe 2. I don't remember if you actually used the greens.
No, I have both.
Oh, well, that's good.
Which I will need. It's, oh god, this is gonna suck with no red key.
Yeah. There is actually a way to, oh my gosh, game please. There is actually a way to, if you're super, super fast, to, what's it called? Use the bow to get them all in one cycle.
Oh, interesting.
I am not fast enough to do that, so I usually do bow to I usually do bow to the left, bow to the right, and then second cycle I get the guy at the bottom, usually with sword or whatever.
I see.
I mean, you're okay for these couple rooms.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I want to fish for...
I mean, it's legitimate. It's only a couple seconds. Oh, cute.
Smack Ganon in the face with a shovel.
Another banner day for the shovel.
I had a multi-world last night where my my friend had a master shovel, and it was my shovel. Thankfully, I ended up not needing it. Come here. Come on. That strat owns where you just extend your hook shot while you let Moldorm put his hitbox on top of you, and then you just let go your spin. It's kind of tough to set up sometimes. Oh god.
You're all right. You're all right. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything prior to you doing it. The Moldorm 2 platform does have a quadrant glitch spot.
Thank you.
So it is closer to the top left. I have never... Oh wait, no, I have, because my mentor, it's the only quadrant glitch he said that he had ever triggered. Oh, that is a really
I forgot to activate
interesting
the
spot. Let's do it.
Oh well.
Okay. Yeah, so what happens there, especially if you spin, like if you don't spin during the Moldorm 2 fight, it doesn't matter, you're never going to activate the quadrant glitch. But if you do spin, and usually if I spin to the left side, like if I'm in go, and I don't really need anything, I'm not going to open validation check. But if I've spun up there, I will, because if you trigger the glitch and you have to save and quit, it will at least keep the chest as long as you opened it.
I see.
So you wouldn't have to fight Moldorm 2 again. You still have to climb again.
Seven, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I get it?
I think so.
I'm not going to get this 2 cycle, or this 1 cycle.
That's okay. You've got a cape. Oh, do you have a red too? Okay, that's good.
I'm just gonna burn it. And you know what?
That's fine. I mean, it's... yeah. You might be close at this point. You should be. I want to say you got at least 5 hits on the previous. Yeah, okay. Alright. And then just get set for torch glitch.
We're good. Cape is so good.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting about it.
Nope.
Lol. The Mao even.
Sure didn't find that, friend.
Totally did
You're not going to get that one.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure I have a green potion left.
You do.
3. Go ahead, do whatever you want.
That's...
I'm not gonna chance it. 6, 7. 8. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, you're alright. That's a crappy spot for him to go.
Yeah, we're gonna let him do his thing.
Yeah, this is. Okay, it's
11.
no.
Ball.
Again, please. Alright, gonna have a shot there. Nice.
Ooh. Cramp. I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom as soon as this is done.
GG's.
Thank you. Wow, that seed felt... It was a weird seed, but it felt good overall.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I kept remarking on is it just felt so weird that nothing was immediately leading to anything, and then turned out all of that stuff was leading to ice.
Yeah. All right.
And then ice. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yep. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, you were saying all weird seed, everything leading you towards ice.
Yeah, it was like a giant combo package. It was
fire rod, boots, and bow in ice.
yeah, it was getting mitts, getting those early flippers, getting I guess the flute, it wasn't flute was logically for mountain access, not for book, the early book. All of that combined together to get you access into ice to then get all of that stuff. And the funny thing is that it was hook locked and there was nothing on the hook lock side other than a small key to make you be able to like loop around the dungeon, logically speaking, if you don't Ice Palace bomb jump.
Yeah.
Which is just a little bit of funny stuff. But yeah, to get your stuff, to go up the mountain and then get your care package for Swamp.
I think the only thing I would have been missing after ice was the mirror, right? Because that was in Bonk Rocks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so the boots led to mirror, and mirror opened up the rest of the mountain, and that led to hookshot.
Got it, that's right.
And so it's just a unfortunate thing to die on the boss. But if you'd been able to knock that one out, you would have had Fire Rod. Let's see, so no mirror, you would have saved and quit. You probably do the boots checks before you do Skullwoods. So you get the mirror, you do Skullwoods, so you're probably clearing Skull in this situation, which does get you silvers, I guess. They're somewhere in Skullwoods. But then you probably go, let's see, you probably go to, oh no, you don't have hookshot. You probably go to the mountain. You get hook shot, so then you just go mode swamp. Effectively, you probably open the things on the way. Eastern had already taken the dive, so you're just beating that. And pod wasn't even really a go modeable pod. It was a bad
No,
layout.
yeah, with that key in the
You,
back.
yeah, you're having to full clear the front, and then you get the big key. So, yeah, it saves a little bit of. I wonder if it is actually like a net push, because you didn't go left side swamp. Maybe you skip a couple of. Maybe you skip like the roundabout room. But you're probably checking the other stuff, so I don't think that was much of a time sink. The time that you spent checking the other stuff in pod was probably equal to the time you would have spent checking the things in the front of Skull.
Yeah.
So it might have just been a net push on the whole, but
I can't remember. I was gonna say I seem to have a bad habit of rushing the back of pod for some reason, and I don't remember why. I I swear it's just some weird habit I picked up. So I do appreciate the advice to stay in the front until I get 4 keys.
yeah, and it's mostly just for the information purposes, so that you can, even if it's just a minor time save, being able to cut out vanilla big Q chest or Hellway is worthwhile, so that you're not just opening it for like key for key. I mean, pod, in fairness too, like aside from the seeds in which you are basically locked up for stuff stuff elsewhere, and you're just stuck going to pod. I mean, pod's going to be denser in the back, simply because there's going to be at least 4 small keys in the front. So at most there could be 2 items in the front, but it's usually so you got 5 items plus 5 dungeon items, counting all the keys. You get a lot of times you get those layouts like we had here with 5 smalls in the front and everything in the back, and then everything in the back was not good, but that's fine. Yeah, ice was this seed. You just pick up the parts along the way, but the dungeons themselves, aside from ice, suck.